guys, and if you don't know, this is my journey to get fit-ish. We're home from vacation and I am super motivated to keep going. As you've seen, we've done a lot of amazing hikes, saw some amazing views, and the getaway was exactly what we needed after going through the miscarriage and just having busy lives and not being able to travel ever. That was our first vacation together ever. We're engaged. We own a house. Pretty crazy. So it was exactly what we needed to, just be together, move forward. It was also exactly what I needed to jumpstart my strength gaining journey. And let me tell you, I gained some strength. I unfortunately also gained some weight, which was very disappointing when you put in that much effort to hiking and going all crazy and giving it your all. But I guess, when you have ciders at the top of a mountain, they add up. So I came home a little disappointed that I was up in weight, but I am fired up and ready to keep this going. So I have contacted my running coach. Yes, there are such things as running coaches. They are people who teach you how to be better, and they motivate you, and they give you training plans and accountability, and mine is awesome because she herself is an incredible runner. I have contacted her and we have some awesome things in store. I am going to get myself back in half marathon status. So she asked me to do a baseline run to put a plan together, and I did that as soon as I got home from vacation. I was able to have a rest day yesterday because she wanted me to give my calves a rest, and today it's going out for a run. So I'm going to start with a dynamic warm-up, and then I am going to get straight into it because the day is early. Yes, I'm trying to stick on that wake up early schedule, but also I do have to work today, so I can't dawdle around forever. So let's go running. Okay, so bit of a dynamic warm-up. Made it up myself, which is probably why I look like a idiot. I meant to pull up a video and have it ready to go, but then Mike is still sleeping and I didn't want to be in and out of the house and all that kind of stuff. So, warm-up is done. I'm out of breath from that little bit of doing. Oh, I'm ridiculous. I have such a long way to go. But that's what this is about. This is about starting here and gaining strength. And I have a lot of strength to gain. So that's awesome. Okay, so I am going to run for 4 minutes, and then I'm going to walk for 2, run for 4, walk for 2, run for 4, walk for 2, and then I have a cool down. Might run again, might just continue walking. I have it all programmed into my Garmin watch, so it's just going to beep at me, tell me when to do things, which is perfect. So let's get this started. Just finishing up the first walk break. 4 minutes is a lot. 2 minutes is not. This is going to be a tough workout. 2 more to go. Let's do this. as you can see, once the 4 minutes is up, I am very yuck. It's all about gaining strength. You can't get better if you don't start. And I've started 100 times. But all that matters is that I start again. Let's do this. First training run done. I guess, well, maybe it's the second one. I guess the baseline counts too, right? But first prescribed run done. 4 minutes was a lot. By the end of it, I was really ready for that walk break. 2 minutes goes very quickly, but it was enough time to kind of catch my breath again and recoup. And then it was only 3 times, so it was very manageable, very doable, but yeah, legs feel a little weak. Lungs are what need the most work. So I also just wanted to say that we flew back home on Sunday. Today is Wednesday. So Monday I did my first fast day, back into alternate day fasting. Did my first fast day. I did have a little bit of food at the very end of the night when I got home from work, just because it's been so long since I've done a fast that I should have eased into it instead of just going flat out for a full day. But yeah, I had a little bit of food then, and I was down 2.4 pounds the next morning. Yesterday was an eat day. Today will be a fast day. We also got the chef's plate meals delivered, and we tried our first one yesterday. We did turkey enchiladas. Oh my goodness, I am not a fan of spicy food, but this had just the right amount of spice. They were absolutely wonderful. And then yeah, so that's just one meal a day on my eat days. But we got 4 meals. We're gonna get 4 meals each week, and they're 2 portions each. So we're really excited about that. Super simple to make. All the ingredients come in the box, so it just makes it a lot easier for us. So just wanted to say I am getting back on track with eating and healthy eating and alternate day fasting, and I'm super excited to get this party started. I don't know why it's a party. I'm weird, we know this, but I'm excited. I have motivation, I have drive. I'm really pumped to see where this is all gonna lead. So stay tuned as I get stronger. Okay, so part of my half marathon training plan is to include cross training. So my running coach has asked me to do 20 to 30 minutes of cycling. So I'm gonna hit a 30-minute fusion ride with the Echelon app, which is like a mixture of everything. So you get a little bit of power, a little bit of speed, a little bit of endurance, kind of all different kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna be varying my intensity and whatnot, which is exactly what she wants me to do. Good morning. Today I am headed out to do that run that we did earlier in the week again, and to try and see how I feel about it. So spin felt great afterwards. Yesterday I did end up getting a Wahoo cadence sensor for my spin bike, so it'll be interesting to get some new data in everything other than just my Echelon app. But yeah, so we're gonna head out for the run. Mike is gonna join me, which is really nice. So running for 4 minutes, walking for 2 minutes, doing that 3 times over, and we'll see how we feel. Okay, so just got finished with that run. Like before, I can't see my paces. Today, because Mike was running with me and he wasn't doing a pre-programmed form, I was able to ask him what pace he was running at beside me and kind of get a judge on it. But the paces don't really work when you're running and walking and running and walking, because it kind of like, once you start running again after a walk, it kind of thinks you're going faster than you actually are because you were just going so much slower. So it's just a rough guideline. But I just opened up my phone and looked at the run in my Garmin, and all of my run times are much, much, much faster than the first time around this week. I don't feel like I pushed myself harder on my runs. My lungs still hated me, but my body felt like I could keep going. It's just my lungs that are holding me back at this point. The 4 minutes still felt really long. The 2 minutes was still perfect to be able to get my breath back and feel like I could go again. But my paces were faster than the paces prescribed and way faster than earlier this week. So is that progress? I don't know. I'm going to talk to my running coach and find out. So quick cool down, and then tomorrow is a strength day. So I'm going to have to do some like lunges and squats and, strength workout for my legs, because strong legs means a stronger runner. And this is all about getting stronger. So in the house, shower, rest up, strength tomorrow. Okay, so yesterday was supposed to be the last day of the first week, and it was supposed to be a strength day. Unfortunately, I got my period, and yet again, something people don't talk about when it comes to miscarriages is your first period after them. Turns out it's extremely common for it to be extremely painful, like way worse than everything else. And I already have really bad periods. This was way worse. It was like going through a miscarriage all over again. Still happening, still sucks, but day 2 was horrendous. Barely slept, had to just be in scalding hot water in a bathtub to try and deal with the pain, because even a heating blanket didn't work, or a heating pad didn't work. So there was no way I was doing any strength training yesterday. So I took a rest day, but I am home from work now. It is 20 after 9 p.m. and I am going to head out for the first run of this next week's training schedule. So on that note, it was an absolutely fantastic week. Really enjoyed it. So far, it was nice to see some improvements in different areas, and it's nice to have someone to check in with and a goal to hit on certain days, and to be pushing forward and kind of have like a schedule to go towards and kind of, aim for, instead of just like randomly being like, oh, I'd like to work out today. But because I don't know what I would like to do, I'm just not going to work out today. So it's nice to have kind of like, someone telling me, no, this is what you're doing. I do so much better like that. It's so weird. But it's been a fantastic week. I'm looking forward to the week ahead. There's some pretty awesome workouts in store. There's also some really scary stuff in store. So, and by scary, I mean my running coach thinks it's fun. I do not. So we'll see how that goes. I also will end up talking probably a bit about alternate day fasting and my struggles with getting back on board with that. So stay tuned next week for how that all goes.